All right, everybody, welcome back to the Big Blue Dynasty series here on Madden 26. We are in week number 9 of the 2026 season, and the New York Football Giants have a tough game against the Eagles. I've been talking about trades, and I think this will be the game that determines who is out officially. As far as trades across the league, it looks like a couple teams have made some decisions. The Ravens trade Chidobe Awuzie to the Texans, and along with a current 5th round pick for wide receiver Christian Kirk. In week 7, it looks like Parker Washington is being traded to the Falcons, and in return they send Darnell Mooney and freaking 2 7th round picks. So receivers being moved around a little bit. Thursday night football can be tough, but it's even more of a concern when you have rain and you're going against one of the most dominant division opponents that you have in the Philadelphia Eagles. Add on top of the fact that we have to play them in their house. It's going to take everybody to get it done. We're going to be doing it today, though, with still continued injuries, right? Tyler Newman, out. Josh Jobe, corner, out. Andrew Phillips, corner, out. It's going to be tough. I'm wondering if we're going to be okay here. But we need to get these wins going, man. Let's see what we can do. It's a pretty cool entrance, though. Can't hate on that. Philadelphia Eagles fans don't really care about the rain. They're all about the win. Last week, we allowed 398 yards, but we went off at the receiver position. Dart just kept throwing amazing passes to get their guys open, and he didn't freaking worry about it. He took chances, and they all worked out. Going against Sirianni and them, it is what it is there. But like I said, the wins have to happen, and we gotta keep it going here. We're 5-3, Philly 5-3. Let's get it going. Bo Melton with a chance to return right here, and he's gonna take it to about the 26-yard line. You got Jackson Dart ready to roll. Career stats show he's got 38 touchdowns, 64 completion percentage here. Second year in the NFL, not doing too bad. Shotgun formation, bunch right. Turn around, looks like they just take off. It's man coverage, and Malik Neighbor is taking it all the way to the 42. Easy first down right there. The play develops in a great way, being able to give our guy a chance to just be wide open up the middle of the field. I'm going to go for a play action tight end screen here. Gets it to Theo. Theo's got room right there. He's being chased down by Jordan Davis, who tracks him. That big man is athletic. But another first down here for the New York Football Giants. Single back formation here. Tate is playing out there. We got Fedoni on a streak, it looks like. And he's got Tutu on the sideline. First down, baby. Back to back first downs. Philly challenging it. I don't think that's a great decision right there. So early in this one, I mean, it looked like he caught it. 1, 2, that's it. That's good to go. Philly loses time out there. 9:37 left here in the first quarter. The defense not giving up any of the run plays, it looks like. Gonna go for a play action here. Gets it to Fedoni. He's going to get stopped immediately there. Loss of a yard. Great play. We got us trying to work through here. You got Tate on the left. Solo Dolo there. That might be the move. Kind of want to hit Tate on this one if possible. Yep. He's going to throw it. Tate's got it! Oh, knocked away. What a play by number 7, Keely Ringo. getting it done right there, and it's 3rd and 11 now. So what should have been a great play ends up being for naught. They're going to motion. He's got Carnell Tate up the middle, first down. The Giants keep the drive going here. Look at how much they freaking set up this rushing. Scatterbo finds his way through it. He's going to fight through the DB, and it's a 1st and goal at the 3. The Giants are moving without any sense of fear here. You want to run right under that thing. Real good blocks right there. Tracy trying to find room. Number 30 coming in hot. 2nd and goal. We're going to try a bootleg here potentially. Scatterbo on this play here. Defense coming out in a nickel wide. Oh, they were ready for it. Big sack. That's Nolan Smith Jr. right there. So the Giants are looking at 3rd and goal at the 10. Who can do it right here? It's a long drive. Let's see what we got on this one. Up the middle, picked off right at the 2. And that entire drive has been shut down here. Darius Washington coming over from the Ravens snags it up the middle right there, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 2 for the Eagles. Malik Neighbors was open on the middle, but he took a chance and it did not work out. The Giants have to play some defense now against a formidable foe on the Jalen Hurts-led offense here for the Eagles. Single back formation. And they get off to Saquon. Saquon with the juke. Okereke slowed down a little bit, and that's a 1st down at the 24 right there for Saquon Barkley. You gotta freaking hang on tight here. It's a counter play, and Arvell Reese with the shutdown. We'll take that. Let's go. Saquon felt that right there. The youngin can hit, man. Plays pretty decent off the ball. Although he's known really to play that edge rush. But look at that, Okereke and Arvell Reese. They've been playing pretty solid together. Now it's 3rd and 13. See what you got here. Defense playing back a little bit. Let them kind of move around, looking around. Sack up the middle. It's Aaron Graves, baby. The young rookie defensive tackle keeping the pressure there. The combination of him and freaking Dexter Lawrence has been incredible. Old Melton with the chance to return right here. He's got some room. He's going to take it over to the right. Being chased down by the punter, who tackles him at the 43. There it is. Cam Scatterbo, 80 yards behind the leader right now, Saquon Barkley. NFC East has been running really wild right now this year, and we're going to need more of that. Inside split, Scatterbo can't get by. Jordan Davis, he's had some impactful plays today. I really like how that guy plays, man. Will he stay an Eagle for life? Who knows? Him and Jalen Carter could require quite a bit of cash when they're available. And Scatterbo finding his way through, tackled at the line of scrimmage. We're looking at a 3rd and long here. Looks like a cover 3. Motioning Tracy out. And Dart can't get the ball out. Pressure up the middle is Darius Washington. Definitely making his presence known today. Pick and a hit right there on the QB. Backspin, shutdown right there at the 8. And the defense hopes to get it going here. I mean, they got a dog in Saquon Barkley. We know this. We're very familiar with this game. Throws it underneath. And Goddard gets by that number 10 gets by Javon Holland. And that's sharp right there. I think that's a tight end. getting to it. The defense almost had Jalen Hurts there. They get a motion receiver. They're going for the toss. And there goes Saquon getting around. And there goes Carter missing it. And Saquon getting a big first down. The defense has to freaking cover the edge, man. Get it done here. Two tight ends on the left side of that line. They're going to hand it off to Saquon. And there's Brian Burns shutting them down right there. You ain't getting through. Love it right here. 48 seconds left here. Play action. They're looking around. Throwing it deep to Devontae Smith. Splits the safeties. 1st and 10 in the red zone there for the Eagles. Giants better get it right. Sanborn's out there trying to give some of his guys some rest. Along with Lewisau as well. And there goes Saquon cutting through. Meets Sanborn. Brian Burns wraps him up, tackles him there at the 10. And that will end the first quarter, folks. We got ourselves a first quarter 0-0 situation here. But the Eagles are knocking on the door. Who's going to get it done? Do the Giants bend but don't break? Misdirection handoff there. Saquon finding room. He's going to get tackled at the 4. 1st and goal. 6 for 52 so far today for the illustrious Saquon Barkley. Little read option there. Breaks the initial tackle. Slowed down. Okereke can't make it to the edge, and that's a touchdown for Jalen Hurts. Just a straight read option. 6-0 here. The Giants better wake up. You better get it done. 7 plays, 92 yards. They draw first blood. The thing about the Eagles defense is it's freaking nasty, man. And the running game is not easy. The rush defense is not easy to get through. So you're going to have to get creative with it. You're going to have to try to get some of your young stars the ball. It's like a zone setup here. And Tate gets it, but doesn't go anywhere. Darius Washington, dude, with a freaking career-like game. Kubiak can't believe it. They're trying a couple different looks here, man. Trying to show different levels to this formation. It's just not working out. Gets it to Scatterbo underneath. He's going to fight, try to stretch out for the first. He'll be about a yard short there. 3rd and 1. And look how they're playing this, dude. They're covering every bit of this edge here. You're going to motion a guy out, try to get some of that defense spread out a little bit off the left. Outside zone. They're pushing the edge there, and there's Scatterbo fighting through. Jordan Davis gets the tackle. 1st and 10 right there. Davis trying RPO exit zone screen to Carnell Tate. Going to be a little tough right here. Tate again with the wide receiver screen. Trying to get the young man the ball. It's just the Eagles are really after him right now. Motioning out Scatterbo. And he's got Scat up the middle. Oh, no! Number 30 with the play. And the Giants can't convert there. Scatterbo had an amazing opportunity for a catch. He just didn't hang on to it. Gets it to Scat again. He can't hang on to it. Oh my gosh. The Giants are held to another punt scenario here. I mean, we're throwing the ball quite a bit early in this game. We're going to have to try to just get back to the fundamentals of just being a little more balanced if possible. I'd like to get the run game going. We got to get this defense some breaks here. 7:36 left here in the half. Runs it off to Saquon Barkley, who goes nowhere at the line of scrimmage. Defense, good play right there. Kind of moving guys around here. Saquon in the backfield, he's looking. Got room. Slant pass knocked away by Cordell Flott. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now we know it's man coverage. Out route there, caught and defended. Adiba with a great play. And the Giants defense does their job right there. 6:27 left here in the half. Who's going to get it done? Bo Melton with an opportunity to return here. And there goes Bo taking it all the way to the 45. He's got a pretty solid special teams guy, and I'm really interested in seeing what we're going to do with him in the DB group. So I'd like to have him play both sides of the field if possible. There goes Scat trying to get to the outside. Tried to cut through the gap. No room there. Man, they are creating some problems right now. Bunch left. We want to run behind that bunch. There you go, Scatterbo finding some room, breaking some tackles. He'll get it to about the 49, and we're looking at 3rd and 3. Tate, Harbor. Nowhere to go. Gonna try to throw it there, and it's caught by Neighbors. Mr. Reliable. The drive stays alive right there. Neighbors was just waiting for an opportunity right there, and he got it done. 4:30 left here in the half. Halfback blast. There goes Scatterbo, breaking the initial tackle. He gets grabbed after a 2-yard gain. They are really trying to get my dude. Empty bench set here. Tracy off a motion. Looks like cover 3 maybe? He got hit. The safety, the DB waited perfectly on that one. It's been tough, man. This defense has been very, very solid. Oh, we're going to see Melton out there for the first time playing some offense. He gets it to him. Nice catch by Bo Melton down the sideline. 1st and 10 at the 20. 3:20 left here in the half, and the Giants are knocking on the door here. Weak side formation. There goes Scatterbo waiting. Man, 30 has been a dog, bro. And the fact that they have Nate Herberg on this team, too, freaking solid. Oh, Andrew Thomas hurt again. 3:12 left here in the half. 0-1 trap. Breaks it. Gets the first down. 1st and goal at the 9. And there's bruised ribs again for freaking Andrew Thomas. I don't know how long you keep this guy, man. If he's always hurt, what's the point? Motioning Theo there. Gets the screen off. It's Tracy breaking the tackles, breaking it down at the 4. There you go. The Giants keep it rolling here. Who's going to get open? He's got Neighbors. Touchdown, baby! That's how you do it. The Giants are on the board here. They need an extra point to tie the game, but that was an easy play there. Just empty bench, going for some spacing calls, and the one guy that you can't have open was left wide open. Great job there for the Giants. Let's see what we can do. There's Cade Klubnik. Not Cade Klubnik, there's oh my gosh. Oh my god, dude. That's freaking weird. There's Klint Kubiak. There's Coach Kubiak there. Pumped about it. Happy to get his team going. So in real life, right, the coordinators along with the head coach have been hired for the Giants. Pretty happy to see what's going to happen there, right? You got John Harbaugh. They picked up Todd Monken for the OC. They got their special teams guy also from the Ravens as well. And then they picked up Denard Wilson, the DC, coming over from Tennessee, who used to be a part of Harbaugh's regime. Pretty solid there. There you go. There you go. Slowed him down enough. Abdul Carter gets to him. 6-yard gain, and they're going to go no huddle here. No reason to screw this up. Just take your time. Looking. Sacked up the middle, baby. Dexter Lawrence getting to him. We're going to call a timeout ourselves here. We washed the gaps, and we got it done there. We're going for the screen. Arvell Reese slowed down just enough, and that's a freaking stop right there. Second timeout called for the Giants. We get the ball back here. One timeout remaining. You know what other player we decided, like, that's actually doing well? We moved him around. UDFA Catalone. We moved him out to start at strong safety until Newman's back. I haven't seen much issues there. Burgess was a problem, and it's not looking too bad now for Catalone. Here we go. The Giants ready to go here. 1:22 left here in this half. Got Fedoni on the out route. He hangs on to it. He's going to get the first down. Down at the 49. Giants inside Eagle territory here. This is what you hope to see. No huddle offense. Gets it to Fedoni again. Fedoni fighting for the first down. He does it once again. The clock continues to tick. And this is a big one right here. Cover 3. Someone could get open on this one. Gets it to Fedoni a third time. This tight end is having fun right now. Let's run the ball. See what we got here. The counter. There goes Scat. Scat, nowhere to go. We're going to call a timeout here. 35 seconds left. Switching some guys out. Our goal is to just kind of get a refresher here. See if we can get someone open. I'd rather have Tutu. Swing back, swing back. Can't get him. We got time, we got time, we got time. And he gets it to freaking Theo. 1st and 10 at the freaking 25. And the drive stays alive. Crowd is loving this right now. The kind of pressure we're putting on this Eagles offense. And Neighbors throws it deep. Up in the air. Incomplete. Oh, man. I thought he had it, bro. Tutu Atwell had a chance to be a star. And he just got clipped. The Eagles defense stayed pretty tight there. Got it to Scatterbo. Scatterbo's just going to go out of bounds. 9 seconds left. I think the smart decision here is kick the field goal. Put it through the uprights. Younghoe Koo gets it done. We're up by 3. That's a good decision right there. You give yourself an opportunity to take the lead here. Knowing the Eagles are going to have the ball to start the second half. Can't complain right there. Two seconds left. And they're just going to kneel the ball here. So the Giants do work there. Good time management. Kubiak. And we're able to get the ball and put some points on the board. Let's see who can keep it working here, folks. 10-7. Decent tackle at about the 33. There goes Saquon, right? Receiving, 5 receiving tutties. Tyrone Tracy, he's been our receiving running back, and he's got 3. So stats are working here. Responsible for number 10. They're going to run it. Saquon takes initial hit. He doesn't want to go down. 2nd and 6 here. 10:20 left here in the half. 2-4 mug set. Saquon trying to find room up the middle. He'll get a couple yards, but he doesn't get the first down. 3rd and 1. I like this right here. Alongside formation. missed it. Saquon taking it all the way around to the right. Stiff arming one, although Reese not gonna let it go though. Big first down right there by Saquon. That is a huge play for the Eagles. A hundo on the board already for Saquon Barkley. They're gonna give him a little bit of a rest here. Throws it underneath to A.J. Brown, who doesn't go down. He takes some hits. For 2nd and 1 there at the 9. Defense kind of in a little bit of shock here. Jingle back offset ace. Play action there. Hits it to his tight end, who slipped and he fell. Fumble picked up by the O-lineman. Goddard took a hit in the mouth. Lucky right there. What a lucky bounce, man. Defense trying to pitch up the middle. Hands it off to Saquon. Saquon, another touchdown for the Eagles. And they take the lead right here. The defense just was perplexed there, and we got ourselves a 14-10 game. The Eagles able to get it done here as they score on their first drive of the second half. Sirianni pumped about it. He knows his team can be solid, and this rain is really helping them out. But the Giants have been surprising some people, man. There's C.J. Baxter, dude. This young running back could really be a masterpiece for the Giants. I think he's a late round pick, can shock the world, but I think he could do a whole lot more. Neighbors on the slant, easy play. Cooper DeJean can't stick with them. Big first down right there for the Giants. That's what I'm talking about. Neighbors being targeted, and the Giants are at the 49. Shotgun split set here. Tracy nowhere to go. That's Cooper DeJean saying, hey man, I can make it up here. Shotgun, bench set. There is Dark gonna throw it. He gets it to Rucker, who can't hang, Fedoni, who can't hang on to it. 1st and 10. Excuse me, 3rd and 10 at the 49. Giants hoping to get this right here, man. Somebody's got to get it going. Motioning out Scatterbo. Gets the out route there to Tate. Great time pass. And the rookie gets it to the 30. That's what I'm talking about right there. Kubiak loving it, man. Fedoni motioning over. And he's got freaking Rucker there. Rucker with the juke and a half. He's going to take it all the way to the 6 or 7. Oh, man. Jackson Dart balling out. 20 for 28 right now. He is doing very well. And we got ourselves 5:25 left here in the 3rd. Giants looking to regain the lead here if possible. Jackson Dart couldn't get the ball off in time. 2nd and goal. A lot going on this play. Pre-snap motion. Interested to see how this is going to work out here. Dart throwing it. Touchdown, Tate, baby! Dart Tate with the snag. Dart rolled out, hits it to 17, and the Giants have retaken the lead here as they score on their first drive of the half. But look at this. Dart got hit, double covered on Tate. They couldn't get it done. What a catch by Tate, but what a throw by freaking Jackson Dart. And the Giants hoping to keep it rolling here, folks. 17-14. Good drive right there. The passes worked out. I mean, you're leaning on the arm of a young QB, doing it in the rain here. Let's see if the defense can get a stop. I mean, Saquon Barkley shocked us with a big run to the weak side or strong side there. Number 85 finding some room. He'll take it to the 39. All right, Giants. We've been trying to pinch a little bit. Let's try to shift. See if that'll work a little bit. Hands it off to the inside. Aaron Graves can't slow him down. And that is a 2nd and 5 right here. Defense going to push a little bit here. I don't know if they're going to run a freaking counter or not. That lands into the hands of Okereke. Slowed him down enough. Adebo with a nice stop there. 3rd and 4. All right, Giants. Throwing it to the outside. Knocked away by Flott. I don't know if he should have thrown that one, but we'll take it. 3 and out here. Or, yeah, it was not a 3 and out, but punt scenario here for the Eagles. And Bo Melton, we're going to let the ball hit and bounce into the end zone. We'll take it right there. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line here. 3:49 left here in the 3rd. Gets the screen off. Scatterbo's got a block up front. He takes a hit by Zach Bond. 2nd and 7 there. Single back formation. Neighbors solo dolo on the left. I'd like to see if I can get him a little bit more room there. He's got Tate on the cross. He's going to get the first down at the 49. And the Giants are moving here, man. Single back formation there. There goes Scatterbo to the weak side. He's going to get the first down. His biggest carry of the game. 1st and 10 at the 35. There you go. And it's nowhere. Nowhere good. 2nd and 12 there. It's Nate Herbert with a big stop. 2nd and 12 with a 37. Eagles defense starting to clamp up. Good blocks up front. Freaking Scatterbo's got a highway up the middle of that field there for him. Doesn't get hit until 11 yards into that carry. Giants are starting to make a move here. Tracy in the backfield now. Outside zone. There goes Tracy with the room. He's going to outrun Quinion Mitchell. Touchdown, Giants. There you go. Tyrone Tracy Jr. into the end zone. Jackson Dart pumped about it right there. Great blocking by everybody. We ran to the freaking Andrew Tom. No, that's the young tackle right now, holding it down. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do with Andrew Thomas, man. Great play right there. Giants now have a 2-possession lead with 41 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. Eagles fans have to be perplexed here. They're just moving on these guys right now. And we are appreciative of it. Let's see if Gillen can put it through. Boots it. We're going to have a chance to return from about the 6. 23's got room. There you go. Stopped him at the 36 right there. Here comes Jalen Hurts hoping to get his team going here, man. 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Throws it underneath to A.J. Brown. He gets the catch. 2nd and 1 right there. And they're recognizing our cover 4. They're going to try to keep it underneath. That's how you beat the cover 4 right there. They're going to run it. Saquon trying to find room. Bumps into Arvell Reese. Cordell Flott and Christian Harris get the stop. And that'll end the 3rd quarter here as the New York Football Giants, despite that initial drive by the Eagles in the 3rd quarter, to start the 3rd quarter with the touchdown, they come back quickly here. There's that slip by Goddard. You thought it was over right there. But the Giants offense is looking real good right now. Single back formation here. It's like a 4 tight end set. Hands it off to Saquon, who meets Okereke, and the rest of the team shut him down. It'll be 4th and 1. Oh my gosh. 4th and 1 right here. And we're going to go goal line defense. We know what's up. We know what's up. This is a freaking run. He got the first down. Son of a B, dude. 1st and 10 right there at the 47. They're down by 2 possessions, so you know they got to go for it. Pistol deuce close here. Hands it off to Saquon, who finds the gap, gets about 5. 9:20 left here in the 4th. Hands it off to Saquon again. Okereke and Javon Holland with the stop. Look at this. Giants are bottom of the rung when it comes to yards allowed. We're probably going to have to figure out a new DC. I don't know. I don't trust the yards. I feel like our guys are pretty solid. We're just making our way through it here. They're going deep to A.J. Brown, and it's caught. Tackled by Adema, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. What a play right there for freaking A.J. Brown. It was one-on-one there, and they got it done. Hands it off to 37. 37 gets a couple yards there. 2nd and goal. Saquon in the middle, man. I mean, in the backfield. Somebody's going to have to shut him down. They're going to motion A.J. Brown. They're going to go read option there. Jalen Hurts trying to get around. Good stop. 3rd and goal. Like this call right now. The defense doing their job so far. 3rd and goal at the 2. They're going for a read option. They go speed up, and it's picked up by Reese. Oh my gosh! He's going to take it back to the 50, 40, 30, 10, 5, baby! Touchdown! Are you kidding me? The New York Football Giants steal a touchdown there. They picked off the speed option. Arvell Reese is a dog. Holy crap. What a play by Arvell Reese. This is incredible right here. The Giants with a huge play right there, and I think that just knocked out any freaking air that was left in the stadium. 31-14. The Giants do their thing there. Arvell Reese is a dog. Now, in reality, right, what kind of players could you get? Arvell Reese, Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, Nick Harbor, C.J. Beck. Like, could you get them all? Probably not. I would say Arvell Reese is going to go early. Unless somebody says something crazy, too crazy about him, I think he's going to go outright right there to Goddard. I think Carnell Tate's going to go early. The decision's going to have to be made for the Giants as far as what the vision will be for them. Are they going to rock with a defensive concept, a defensive play in the first round? Or do they go more weapons? It's just tough, man. I don't know why they're rushing. They had less than 6 minutes on the clock. But like you go Caleb Downs. I mean, you get a safety like that, your defense can roll anywhere. And that really helps out overall. Now you get that side of the field in order. But then the lack of weapons ends up being a concern right now, right, for the Giants at that point. If you get someone like Carnell Tate, that's a huge deal. Good hit right there by Abdul Carter. There's a lot that can happen. Pick 5 is a really nice spot, in my opinion. You can see some guys move around. Maybe someone falls in love with the second quarterback. Who knows? All right, they got man coverage there. Goes underneath, first down, number 85. What a play. That's Jalen Naylor coming over from Minnesota, getting the first down, and their drive stays alive. Oh, they see something. Oh, is that offsides? Oh, shut up. Shut up, that's offsides. That's insane right there. Come on, man. Come on, man. 4:15 left here. Giants playing pretty good so far, right? They're not doing anything nuts. Making it work. Throws it underneath to Goddard. Goddard's going to get clipped at the 18-yard line. The drive continuing to go here, and it's taking quite a bit of time. Giants not worried. You just play back a little bit. Little smoke screen right there. And there's Javon Holland coming in hot. Abdul Carter getting a hit on him. This is what we wanted right here. Like, you guys are welcome to do as much as what you're doing right now. No issue, man. Little option there, and there goes Saquon and getting in for another touchdown. I mean, do you get mad at letting him score? Not really. Why? Because if you can shut down the passing game, you slow the game down with as much, we're up by 2-3 possessions at that time. You let them do that all day. The clock is going to keep running, and with 3:23 left here, a recovery of that ball is key, and Bo Melton keep getting it done. So now what we're going to do on our end is we're just going to chew the clock. We're going to force the Eagles to use all their timeouts, and we'll keep it going right there. There goes Scatterbo finding some room up the middle. They do not call a timeout. That's a top 7 defense, and they have allowed 31 points. And that's how bad, it can go when you're a mismanaged team. You have all the stars on the team. It's a very well-drafted team, man. But if the coaching isn't there, you're gonna screw this thing up. There's Scatterbo finding a little bit of room. He'll be down, and there goes Sirianni calling a timeout there. He's recognizing it. Defense playing really close here. Play action. Gets it over to Rucker. Breaks the freaking tackle, and that'll be a 1st and 10 at the 32. The Giants keep it rolling here. We're just going to run the ball quickly. Give ourselves a chance to get to the 2-minute warning. Oh, wow. They had another timeout? What the hell? 2nd and 5 here. No Andrew Thomas. He's still out. Scatterbo following his blocks. He gets the 1st down. And that'll do it right there. The New York Football Giants will close this out here with no concerns. Great job here for the Giants. They get it done in a huge way. Jackson Dart in victory formation. You love to see it, especially in the link. Just chewing the clock here. I ain't in a rush. Weak side there. There goes Scatterbo. Scatterbo's going to get another 1st down. We're going to run this sucker. You got to make him bleed here, man. Put the points up. Let him know. Scatterbo gets a couple more yards there. Oh, injury timeout. Get out of here, dude. Can you do a fake victory formation? How insane would that be? Can you motion anybody? Nope. That'll do it, folks. The New York Football Giants get the victory. We move up to 6 and 3. Eagles fall to 5 and 4. But this is one of these definitive wins right here that let your team know how great you can be. Jackson Dart, initially, right, we had a very long drive. Our Darius Washington had a pick right at the 2-yard line. Giants could have just freaking quit right there. But then you have plays by guys like Tyrone Tracy, who's able to get a great block by the young O-lineman there on that side. You then get a speed option pick that I can't believe happened, dude. I got to check out that highlight if they're going to let us see it. That was insane right there. You got that touchdown. They're not going to let us see it. You got the Rucker 2 yards there. Where's the pick 6? Incomplete pass. You got Naylor, you got Goddard. This is the one right here. Look at this play. This was sick right here. They're calling it a fumble. It was not. When you look at this right here, there goes, he's moving, and then look, he just reads it. Snagged it, baby! Arvell Reese, boom, dog, let's go! And they call it a fumble. That was a freaking shuffle pass. And that was a pick, I guess, but holy moly, how sweet it is right there. Oh my gosh, that was sweet. I mean, there were some really nice plays for the Giants today, man. I can't complain. We ran it well. Carnell Tate, this pass was freaking on the money right here by Dart. I love this pass. Play action right there. You see Tate coming across the field. Look at this block by JMS, by the way. We've been talking about, you know, we have a player behind him that could potentially take his role. He played that solid right there. Holding down Jordan Davis. Look at Emil Wagner. He's starting to become a dog, man. David Edwards playing well at right guard. Boom. Easy snag. You can't make this up, man. And you got this player right here, which was insane. It was on the run. He's got the blocks. Everyone holding it. They're trying to contain him. Look at the young boy, dude. Over number 59. He kind of got beat off the edge there, which forced me to have to roll out because I wasn't going to stay in the pocket. I could have technically stayed, but they were QB containing it, looked like. Or just kind of playing that zone in the middle. So he rolls out, trying to extend the play. Fedoni's not open on the right, but he sees Tate coming around. Look at this throw. Boom, he took a hit by Jalen Carter. You can clearly see that, took a little hit there. Yeah, he got down. What a play right here, boom. Touchdown. Incredible, man. Incredible play, you can't make it up. Love how it's working out right now. We're just going to need more of it, folks. Stat-wise, it was pretty solid. Jackson Dart, you know, he played good. 246, 1 pick, 2 touchdowns. Cam Scatterball, 103 yards, 18 carries. 6 for 65 for Carnell Tate. Fedoni, 4 for 29. He got targeted quite a bit at the end of the second quarter there, heading into the half. 4 for 44 for Neighbors. Everyone got fed. No one got sacked. Double-digit tackles for Holland. 4 TFLs for Arvell Reese. A sack by Aaron Graves. This is the kind of rookie class you hope to see, man. This is what you hope to see. Arvell Reese, dog. Carnell Tate, dog. Aaron Graves, dog. So as we head to week 9, right, we got to think about what are we going to do, right? You got Kayvon Thibodeau here looking for an extension. Not looking for a lot. $24 million, you're basically saying $12 million guy with 59 in capital, solid. Bobby Okereke would like to stay. He's got 21 million. He's looking for about 10 million. So both these guys aren't looking for much. John Runyon looking to freaking stay. Traylon Burks looking to stay. Trey Smith, a UDFA, looking to stay. And Jalen Catalone, you know, if he's willing to stay, I'm willing to give him to it. Like 2 years, see if he takes it. Yeah, he's pretty upset. I mean, you're welcome to go somewhere else, bud. Bo Melton. You know, we got, I mean, Vidarian Lowe looked good. Like him as a backup wouldn't be bad. They're asking me to spend a lot of money on Jameis Winston. Andrew Wiley's been a good backup now with Emil Wagner there. We got to figure out how that's going to work. Feeney, backup left guard. I mean, we got a long snapper here in Winchester. He's probably going to retire. And then Malik Neighbors looking for a 5th-year option. So this is what we're going to look to do here, folks. The trade has to happen. There are some players on this team that I need to move on from. Specifically, the wide receiver group. We got way too many. Bo Melton, I think, is going to do enough. So I'm looking to trade Tinsley and Traylon Burks. When it comes down to it, I don't think Burks is a guy for us. So I'd rather trade him, let Nick Harbor kind of run in there. Tinsley's there, and we still got Bo Melton. Now, what could we get right now? I'm just not quite sure. I would like to see which teams actually need a wide receiver. So let's check that out real quick. So who's looking for at least the 74 overall? Something that's going to update them. I mean, the Bills have some room. and they need some help. They're kind of hurting. So if we were to trade with the Bills, what could we get, right? I'd say for Burks, it's probably going to be like a 7th round pick. I think if we go for a 6th and maybe trade Traylon Burks and maybe one of our picks, because we got to, oh, we don't have that many. We just got 2 first. I'd say probably a future 7th makes sense there. We kind of let Burks kind of get his feet wet and maybe that he finds a home there. So that leaves us with 4 players, and we got Bo Melton. We make that work. What I'd like to see next is who's on the block, right? Tua Tagovailoa, you got Milton out there as potential backups. Halfbacks, you got Warren, Charbonnet, Marks, no thanks. Wide receivers, right? We just traded one. No thanks. Tight end, Darnell Washington, AJ Barner, Luke Musgrave. These are guys that I think could be pretty solid for us, and the reason why I say that is I'm not looking for a superstar. I'm just looking for somebody to hold it down. And you get someone like Luke Musgrave on this team, that could be a good move for us. They're looking for a right tackle, a corner, a wide receiver, a left guard. I mean, you could trade. We looked at this real quick. We can give them Feeney. That wouldn't be a bad move right there. So if we did a straight up swap, Luke Musgrave for Dan Feeney, they feel like they need more. I mean, they say they need a wide receiver. I think that's insane right there. They got plenty. I mean, we could do a trade and send Tinsley out there, knowing they get Melton. I think that makes us too thin at that point. So that's not working out. So let's look at the block again. Let's kind of see what's out there. Ben Sinnott, Eric All, Cade Stover. I mean, I got to think about my other guys, though. Who are some other players I was looking to trade? So let's look at the depth here. Nope. I really like this guy. I could see myself trying to sign him. Feeney can go. Brockmeyer's there. We're going to need to keep Feeney. We got Marcus Maboe. We could play on the inside, too. I mean, Andrew Wiley, we signed him for, I believe, just a year. I mean, if you risk it, though, are you going to be able to get a piece like, you know, someone for Wiley? Maybe. So we got Wiley. I'd say, yeah, I'd like to do that because we're thin. Okay, so let me do that. So I'd say like Goldston as a potential option right there as well. So it looks like the Buccaneers are looking for a defensive tackle. So let's check out what we can do there. So the Buccaneers are looking for a DT. I kind of want to see what that means there for them. Yeah, that would help them out for depth. But who could we take? I'd like to see who was on the block for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their tight end, Payne Durham, 26 years old. I mean, that couldn't be a bad move right there. David Walker. He is a second year out of Central Arkansas. What was he drafted as? 4th round pick, and they're already giving up on David Walker? Interesting. Savasier Dennis. I actually liked him coming out of college. JJ Roberts. So, Josh Williams, another young running back that they're giving up on. Yeah, that's so. They would never give up on these guys. This is such a find in the 7th round, and then you got another cat right there that's needed, knowing that players like Chris Godwin and freaking Mike Evans get injured. You get this young group together. Jalen McMillan, he was on fire 2 seasons ago, got injured, came back, and I think he's a very nice target. Him, Egbuka, like that's a stupid move right there. I would say on my end, I would look at an edge rusher. I don't think that would be bad. I think that's a fair move right there for them. They need a right tackle, I guess, which I think is hilarious. Why do they need a right tackle? What did you guys do? Is he going to leave or something? I extended him. What are we doing? I mean, they need a defensive tackle. My bad. I was just like, almost lost my mind there. Okay. So I think on this move right here, we would try to take Chauncey Goldston out, right? Let him move on. Hopefully, he's only 28, still very young. He's got 2 years on his contract, so they'll have an option with him next year. That gives us an option to let him move. And what we could do is probably see, maybe we can go, what do they got, a 7th round pick? So I would try to go, maybe we can do a 7th, right? And then swap 6s. Because they're at pick 176, and I believe we're pick a little bit higher there. We're pick 181. So we swap 6s. Maybe that stays, and you know, we wish Chauncey Goldston the best of luck there. Wait, what happened? We don't feel you could afford to move a player. What? Oh, you know why? Because I'm at 52. I sent a player already, so I almost freaking lost my mind. So we got room right now to move a player up, and this is where we can move a wide receiver in, we can move an O lineman in, a defensive tackle, and I think that's what I would like to do here. You got Dominic Williams from Oklahoma. I believe this was a UDFA. Yep, he looked pretty solid. We could also move up a wide receiver in Bo Collins. Corner, I think the corners are in a decent spot. I think we're going to go with Elijah Chapman, right? Get him right, get him going. See if he can find a home now with us. We're going to sign him up. Then we're going to make this trade for Chauncey Goldston. And I think that would be enough right there. I think our corners are playing pretty well too. I'm pretty happy about that. So let's make this trade. Simple stuff. But we're going to see some more Bo Melton now, knowing that we moved a wide receiver. I think that's going to help us out along the way there. So we're going to do this. Swap 6s. 6 and a 7 there. And we make it done. So that's another move that helps us out, right? We get a chance to work through that there. Are there any players on any practice squads that could be out there? Let's check that out, right? Let's see. What do we got? Who's practice squad? Who's on the practice squad right now? We got Jalen Coker on the practice squad. You got Will Shipley, a Boygby. I mean, that's a pretty solid guy right there. Eric Rivers. You got Flournoy. Ethan Craw. Isaiah and Wilkobia from SMU. I mean, those are all pretty good guys, but what I think we should be doing here is just elevating those up. I think that makes sense there. And I'd probably like to see... Let's bring up Jalen Sneed. There's a young guy here that I think he played pretty decently in our preseason. He was a 7th round pick, late rounder. We didn't think he was going to make it, but the way I kind of look at it is it's best that we get him some reps now, and hopefully he works out there for us. I think that's a good move. We expand it. This is nice, man. This team's looking pretty solid there. Like I said, you're going to see some Bo Melton. You're going to see some Tinsley out there now. This wide receiver group has dropped to 5, and then a two-way player there in Bo Melton. We get the defense some bulk now, allowing Elijah Chapman to get involved now. So I'm hoping he kind of plays out a little bit better there. We got another linebacker, so I'd like to get that going, and it's not bad. I mean, we made the trades that we needed to, but this is going to be fun here. I'd like to see Bo Melton kind of playing where we can right now. I think he can be decent, but it's time to move up Dominique Jackson. I think that's going to be helpful there. The linebackers have been solid, man. And now we're going to see some Darius Alexander too, right? No Chauncey Golston, so it's time to see how he's going to work out. I haven't seen much from Trey Smith. I'm wondering if I'm going to move him back. We just don't have an additional rusher. But I'd like to see what Trey's going to do down the road. We're going to see Bo there, Tinsley there. I kind of want to get him active. Gadget guy, Tutu Atwell's fine. Returns, Baxter and Melton are just fine. Not worried about that. Corner, yeah, Dominique Jackson's playing behind him. I like that. I don't know what happened. It looked like we had freaking homeboy playing sub linebacker for a little bit. Itzian. So that was kind of strange to see that, but I think we got a good crew, man. Cam Scadabo's doing his thing. The wide receiver core is looking solid. Nick Harbor, I'm trying to get him more involved, but I mean, Tate and Neighbors are doing exactly what they need to do, so I can't force the change there. Hopefully it'll get kind of nuts. That'll do it here. We're going to go and advance it. And this is where we will leave it, folks. The New York Football Giants in Week 10 will be going against the Indianapolis Colts. I believe this is where Daniel Jones is at. Now, I believe he's still there. So the Colts are a no-joke squad. They got a crew. But we are very, very familiar with this man. So I know we can get it done. On our end, we got 21 tackles, 12 TFLs for Dexter Lawrence, 8 TFLs and 23 tackles for Burns, 48 receptions, 671 yards for Malik Neighbors. For the Colts, 5 yards per carry for freaking Jonathan Taylor, 747 yards, 2 picks, 4 deflections for Sauce, and a 4 TFL, 37 tackle defensive tackle for the top players on their end. Their list is strong. They don't pass as much, but they run the ball like hell. On our end, we lead it when it comes to the offense. Defensively, we're on the back of the line there, so we're going to have to fight through it while the Colts are freaking solid across the board. So they are 7-1. We are 6-3. A lot to work through, but glad we made those trades, right? Hopefully those teams find their way there. Our guys are going to continue to ball out the way they have. From an injury report standpoint, we just got to see, is this guy going to come back soon? I mean, having a broken collarbone, he's out for a couple more weeks. Can we move him back? I'm not sure, but I'd love to see Tyler Nubin back in this defense. But right now, Catalone's not doing too bad as UDFA, so we'll make it all work. That'll do it for us, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Y'all have yourself a good one, and as always, let's go Big Blue.